Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? ACDC in the house. Just doing a little baby late night stream here. There we go. Set everything up. Oh, and I just hit it. Hit it. There we go. The stream of dreams. So hope everyone is having a good night, good morning. I had a good workout at the gym, and here we are. Yeah, I mean, I do like the late night Earlverse shows. You don't get as many trolls, and oh shit, hi-fi protege coming in hot. $1.99. Shout out to the Earlverse. $1.99 for the neon. Thank you very much. We've already hit the goal. 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the stream of dreams. And I hope that you guys are having a good rest of your evening. And that we can have fun stream until tomorrow, where we have another fun stream. Good morning, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Always a pleasure to see you in the stream. And, it's just a couple of us in here. Bowman in the house. We can talk about politics. We can really talk about anything you guys want to talk about. You guys are what determine what the stream is about. I'm just the moderator, so to speak. I can talk about pretty much anything. And we can also talk about the Dabbleverse only when Doom is here. Otherwise, I have to charge for those questions. What up, CEO? CEO. A carbon nanotubes, baby. That's a little too deep for me. So it's going to be a real short discussion. I got a sappy beaver for you, Holmes. I love 80s music. Poison, Rat, Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister, Cinderella, Kiss when they took the makeup off. Oman, be cool, man. Be cool. Don't tell me what to do on my stream, you son of a bitch. By the way, I see we've got some new people in the stream, which is lovely. I would kindly ask that you hit the like and subscribe button, please. It helps this struggling streamer crack the algorithm. Actually, I have USA, so I will show that. But let's keep it clean in here. Let's keep it clean. We don't do the potty mouth talk in here. But I appreciate the question nonetheless. So, is this the failed comedian? Well, I guess it depends on what your version of a failed comedian is. Although I will say there are a lot of failed comedians streaming, so I don't know what you consider a successful comedian. So yes, you sound to be a little normal. I mean, we've all sniffed our butts, or sniffed our fingers after we sniffed our butts. So that's, I would say that's fairly normal behavior. You can start listening to Kiss, but I ain't gonna be jerking it. Uh, 100%. That would. I am definitely not a known comedian. I can answer that. Um, no, never, never. So, hey, what up, Tim? We got some interesting birds in the stream. Yeah, I don't. I haven't sold my soul yet, which is probably why most people haven't heard of me. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Um, Bro never really performed at the Comedy Store. Are you saying I've never performed at the Comedy Store? You look like a DoorDash driver who's always late. I mean, that's not the worst joke I've ever heard, especially in here, so I'll allow it. But we do have an 0 for 3 rule. 0 for 3, you get put in timeout for 24 hours, but you survived the cut. You'd have to send me a super chat, Oman, for that. You got to show me the money, honey. And this is not an OnlyFans page. You sound gay. I guarantee you I fucked more girls than you have. So trust me on that one. You're a good looking cat, not going to lie. Um, well, I'll take that. I'll take that. It is a tough room, but that's okay. That's okay. What up, Sherry Willis? I did fart today. Man, you guys are a weird bunch, and you fucked them over and leaving a tip. No, I'm actually a great tipper, to be honest with you. So, you guys are failing at the trolling so far. But, I'm not kicking any of you out. No, we don't do that in here. I don't do links. I don't have people on as guests. I am my own. Um, I don't do the. I work alone, so don't worry about it. All right, James, you've already said that. Okay, Kenneth, I would say you're definitely 0 for 1 with that one. Well, you know what? You can always leave and watch another stream. I do voice work. I'm the father on Tyler, the creators of the Jellies. Thank you very much. Um, Now let me, since we have so many unhappy customers in here, so many people who think I'm not funny, which is fine. Comedy is subjective. I'm such a good guy that I'm going to see who's live so you guys can um, watch someone else's stream. Very few people. EA Sports, it's in the game. Very few people would do that for you. But I like to um, give you guys. Um, I don't see too many other people streaming at this hour of the day, so message held for review. Those are always the fun ones. I mean, you're definitely 0 for 2 with that one, V10 Dodge. Definitely 0 for 2. Uh, well, thank you, Sherry. Oh, this guy's actually legit. Sorry. Yes, I don't think anyone uses Earl as a fake name. Well, I didn't ask you to buy anything whiteout. So you could move on to the next stream, please. Okay, you're definitely 0 for 2. V10, if you bomb one more time, I got to put you in 24-hour timeout. Yeah, I bet you do, Jack. I bet you do. I mean, we've got some freaks in the stream tonight, but as you can see, I let you guys. My puppy is sleeping right now. So, we're not going to bother her right now. She likes to be left alone at times. Thank you, Hi-Fi Protege, for liking and subscribing. That's how you can help a streamer the most, is the subscription button. That gets you into the algorithm and helps, just make the channel bigger. And that is, all I want. Okay, I don't know about that. If you get a real job, you wouldn't have to do this sad shit. I'm with you on that one, Denise. I'm with you on that one. Um, so it's Earl time, baby. So, I like dealing with the trolls. How many subscribers do I have? I think I have about 3,800. So, did you get to? Yes, I did get to work with Tyler, the creator. The Jellies is his cartoon, so I absolutely got to work with him, and he's awesome. So, how do you make? So that's a shade under 3.8. I wasn't lying there. This time last year I had about 1.8. So, I've more than doubled my channel growth, which, I think if you can say that every year, you've doubled your channel growth, you're doing pretty good. Do I wish I had more people in here? Yeah, absolutely, I do. But I don't. So, I, in general, like doing this. Alien Earth, I've never heard of that, to be honest with you. I just came in the room. Phased by Moons, hit the like and subscribe button. Pretty please. And I don't even know what that means. Uh, a one, I heard you have a 1.8er. I don't even know what that means. I'm assuming it's not good. No, I'm good. I don't really want to look like Theo Vaughn. Thank you, though. My birthday is September 17th. So, what's your subject or what's the room about? Kenneth, we don't really have a subject in here. I'm a stand up comic based in Los Angeles, California. We talk about my career, we talk about movies, wrestling, hockey, politics. We don't really talk about the Dabbleverse. We can't have Doom is in the room. Play a clip. Message hell for review. I don't think I have any mods in here right now. Phased by Moons. Booty. All right. Oh, yeah. September 17th, 1968. We can talk about car chases. Let's see if there's any. Do we crack? I do have a couple jokes about 7-Eleven, but 7-Eleven, 9/11. How funny would that have been if it happened on 7-Eleven? But I pretty much joke about everything. That's crazy. I did not see that chase though, so I'm trying to think. I have several car chasing channels I follow. I did not see that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. No one else is streaming. I think that you guys follow. Have you been on any podcast? I've been on Joey Diaz's podcast. I've been on Adam Carolla's podcast. That's interesting because I know Carolla and Jeff Ross are kind of friendly, so that is interesting. I don't have a wife to slap. No, not everyone hates Jeff Ross. The guy's protected, man. Pat Dixon is live with Melton right now on I mean, I'm not going to snipe it, but that's interesting. Oh, it must be on Pat Dixon's channel. So, um, you know, I mean, I don't like Steve Austin, so I'll go with Rock. Um, Pat Dixon. Well, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's 12:49 in the morning. I've got a stream, but I can't. But I don't think Pat Dixon would mind me taking 20 people from his stream, and the 20 people who are in here probably wouldn't be listening to Pat anyway, so it's all good. Um, I don't think everyone hates Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, listen, people. Jeff Ross is oddly well liked by a lot of people. I mean, you know, so. Um, it's one of the great mysteries of life how that guy is so well liked because he treats so many people poorly. But, if you can make money, which he does, people overlook a lot of things. What up, Leor? So do I. Are you friends with Yucko the Clown? I've never met Yucko the Clown. I'm a West Coast comic, so I don't really know much of the East Coast people. And but I like Yucko the Clown. I think he's very funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm friends with a lot of Comedy Store people. So, but I am working on getting on Gutfeld, so I would make my triumphant return to New York comedy. And fingers crossed. Earl, have you ever tried getting on Conan's podcast? I think that would be really interesting. I mean, that's probably something a manager would have to arrange. I mean, I'm going to assume that Conan O'Brien has never heard of me. What's your best joke? That's a good question. I mean, it gets a big laugh every time, and I won't do the whole joke, but I start off by saying, do you think Jared from Subway was set up by Quiznos? They never did catch the Milk Bandits. Bro doesn't have any best jokes. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. What the fuck? I mentioned Coney because he's an East Coaster in the West. I don't know who that is. Oh, okay. How do you move on from a heartbreak? Well, it's funny. I was just talking. Uh, oh, thank you, Nelson. I was just talking about that with a girl at the gym. She had just broken up with someone after 8 years. I mean, there's two schools of thought. Like the last two serious girlfriends I had, the first girl, I just thought we would get back together. So I waited while she fucked half the community of LA comedy. And then the next girl, I waited for a little bit. And then, I was like, all right, I'm not going to wait this time. So I did my thing. So, there's, I mean, the worst thing you can do is sit at home. Because then you sit at home and, that is a good joke. That is a very good joke, to be honest with you. Because then you're just going to think about your ex constantly. I can tell you what not to do. Don't ever go on your ex's social media because you're never going to see something that's going to make you happy. You're either going to see something that makes you sad, be it she's with another dude, or she's going to be looking better than when she looked at you or than when she dated you. So, and you just got to work on yourself. Go to the gym yourself. Take yoga. Work on yourself. I mean, my goal is every time I have a bad breakup, I work out more than I ever have and all that stuff. So when my ex sees me, she's like, fuck, the grass wasn't greener. Um, yeah, 100%. I mean, I like I said, the one girl I waited, and she was literally fucking half the LA comedy community. And I'm like, man, this sucks. But then with the last one, I got back into the game fairly quickly, a few months. I reached out to this girl. I'm like, hey, let's try and make it right. And she didn't get back to me. And all right, fuck you then. Um, why do you have bad? It's just, why do I mean, I don't know. I think, I can't answer that question. Why I have bad breakups. I mean, the last few have been pretty rough. So, um, I think in my case, I'm a pretty nice guy. Um, yeah, no, the Huntsville girl was the girl who didn't get back to me. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to wait on this one. So, you know, um, oh wait, is Yonder Wizard in the house? Did I see a Yonder Wizard sighting? I don't see Yonder Wizard in here. Let me get my energy drink. I don't see Yonder Wizard in here. So, Blue Velvet in the house. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. I see a lot of people coming in now. The Yonder Wizard effect is happening. So, everyone follow Yonder Wizard in the house. Boom. Let's go, baby. Oh shit, here we go. Shout out to Yonder Wizard. Yes, please, everyone follow Yonder Wizard, please. Yonder Wizard. See, Yonder Wizard is exactly what's right about Los Angeles comedy. Even though he is in Austin, Texas, he gives back. Um, Yonder Wizard is my main ratings bump. Um, Anytime Yonder Wizard comes into my stream, he brings his enormous fan base in. And the root cause of my breakups, I mean, with the last girl, the Huntsville girl, well, she wasn't the last girl, but that's, you guys didn't know the one after her. I think we both thought we were cheating on each other. And Yonder Wizard, you're the fucking best, bro. Like, everyone. Did she have a penis? No, she did not. Thank you very much, though. Bro, I do look like a killer from Dexter. Here's for the new Yonder Wizard people. I do voiceover work. This is for you guys. Hold on. EA Sports. It's in the game. So, thank you very much for that. You and her are everything that's wrong with dating. Thank you, High Five. Thank you very much. Yes, that is right. We got the Yonder Wizard bump. So I thank you very much, Yonder Wizard. So if we can just get a few more of those people to hit the subscribe button, that would make Daddy a happy man. I am a white man. Yeah, that is weird though. Like when I get the Yonder Wizard bump, I would think I would get more likes, but I do get more subscriptions. I did not see your question, Tony. I mean, Tony, I'm sorry. What's the dirtiest porn search? I don't know. I don't watch porn, so even though it looks like I produce it. Ho, ho. I am crazy. You'd have to be crazy. Do you still? So, come on, man. Skull, come be cool. Be cool. You gotta spell anal right. Thank you, Tony. I mean, I'm not for everyone. I'm just a humble Los Angeles comic, and I just want to make people laugh and all that good stuff. So that's all right. I don't mind the wise guys in the chat. I mean, if you can't take a little shit, then comedy. Uh, what place is notorious for porn production? Van Nuys. That is really what is, it's cheap to film, but now very few companies make porn. I mean, it's amateur porn. Why go through the enormous expense? No, they don't make porn in Studio City. When was the last time you went to a massage parlor? Oh boy, probably 6, 7 years. What's the dirtiest secret about Hollywood? The pedophiles. I mean, they're everywhere. So Miami, no condoms. Yeah, I mean, I don't wear condoms because I can't catch AIDS twice. Hoo, hoo. See, Yonder Wizard, I get excited when he brings in the crowd. OnlyFans. Well, it's OnlyFans. It's amateur porn. I mean, why would you spend, I don't know, 25 to $100,000 to make a porno film when you could just get a 4K camera and film two amateur actors fucking? You make the same amount of money without spending. Why you think people catch AIDS? Well, you have to. Do you still have the Iron Man suit? You mean the Iron Patriot suit? I don't. What up? What up? What up? Big Bones, motherfucking Jones. I love porn. I love jerking the meat. I love smacking the hog. Good for you, man. See, I let you guys say that shit in here. I never had the Iron Patriot suit. That's Tony and Red Band's thing. I wore it, I think, twice. And then I did the Kill Tony panel, I think, like 4 times. And then that's about it. So I haven't been on Kill Tony. My last appearance on Kill Tony was with Sam Roberts and Jim Norton. Thank you. You're into granny anal. Well, you can't look that up on Google. You gotta spell anal right. I'm very chill, because I'm happy in life. Oh, hey, Yonder. Everyone follow Yonder Wizard. He's nice enough to direct people into this fucking stream, so please. He don't need the followers, but I mean, Yonder did Kill Tony in the very, very, very early formation of the show. I mean, I've said this many a time. I was on a Kill Tony with Michael Costa. There was maybe 30, maybe 40 people in the room, but probably closer to 30. And I remember leaning into Costa and said, man, this show sucks. But, I mean, it's certainly bigger. I don't know if it's better per se, but, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a fan of William Montgomery or David Lucas, so I don't really watch the show, but, yeah, I mean, I had a good time from the standpoint of, I've always gotten along with Tony. I mean, I think I've known Tony 15 years. We've had one argument. I mean, we're not like best friends or anything, but Well, thank you, Static Monkey. I guess that's a compliment, or maybe it's not. So, see you, Lisa. Um, oh, I mean, I don't watch the show anymore, so I don't. I see. I didn't even know that. So, I just like when I would do Kill Tony, I would give actual comedy advice, and I don't think people liked that. They were like, "You're the roast battle guy. Why don't you shit on these guys?" Now, me personally, I don't like shitting on some open mic level comic that can't fire back at me. It's just I don't I don't like that. It's not fun for me. Like I did. Yes, my social security number is 555 555 5555. So I just it's not challenging for me. Like last week I judged roast battle, and there's two older comics battling, an older dude and an older lady, and they sucked, and they're bombing, and it was, the crowd's kind of looking at me like, okay, Mr. Roast Battle guy, it's your chance to save the show, and so I kind of had to like bully them and say how unfunny they were, and the girl was kind of chubby, wearing a leather skirt. I'm like, you're gonna have to make another cow to cover those legs, and or kill another cow, and I kind of felt bad after. Um, so I just I understand why the show is popular. I mean, but hello, Sadie. It's Kill Tony is basically the new Gong Show, and I don't mean that in a rude way. It's just it's and there's some funny people on it. It's like Cam Patterson just got on SNL. Um, So, that'll be interesting because, and I don't know Cam at all. So, my deal is I'm a stand up comic, baby. It'll be interesting to see how Cam does. Well, Tony's not for everyone. No comic is for everyone. Because Cam is now going from Timmy No Name and, William Montgomery and David Lucas to Emmy nominated writers in that writer's room. So it's a huge jump up into what the room considers funny. Um, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. By all accounts, he's a very nice guy, so I root for him, even though I've never met him. Um, See, I don't know Timmy No Breaks, but like my point is, I know he makes fun of Tony, so that's why he's popular. Because very few people go after Tony. But I think you're going from a show where outside of Tony and Red Band, most of the people associated with that show are at the open mic comedy level. Well, when you go to SNL in that first writers' room meeting, I'm going to guess Cam's going to be a little shell shocked because he's going to look out and go, okay, that guy won an Emmy, this girl won an Emmy, that guy's been nominated for an Emmy. This girl's been nominated for 3 Emmys. So it's the writing brains in that room are going to be, I think, an adjustment period for Cam. It would be cool to see you on the Theo Vaughn podcast. I mean, I've tried. But I'm not going to beg Theo. We're friends. He know that would help me, but I'm not going to beg him. Jet Ski Johnson. Yeah, I mean, Jet Ski found out, the difference between, say, the open micers on Kill Tony, and now she's passed at the Comedy Store, and at the Comedy Store, everyone's famous on the lineup, or maybe famous is the wrong word, but you know. Um, Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not going to be allowed to say the N word on SNL. That's a fact, Jack. But Jet Ski found out. Okay, I'm not on Kill Tony anymore. There's no, you know, open mic shit on this stage. It's Anthony Jeselnik, Rick Ingram, Ian Bagg, Steph Tolev, Ryan O'Neal, me, Matt Lockwood. So you'd be shocked at the comics signing up for Kill Tony comic. Oh, I know. Listen, it's a hot show. Like there's no denying that. I mean, Ryan O'Neal just was a panelist on Kill Tony, and him and Tony haven't always been the best of friends, but you definitely. I mean, I've even been tempted to like message Tony and say, "Hey, man, can I come and judge it or whatever? Be a pan." But it's just not for me anymore. That style of humor just. It's just not for me. I'm not going to shit on some open mic level comic. I, I, I got to respect someone if I'm going to let them shit on me or I'm going to shit on them. So I think, the roasting, I like to roast myself in my stand up act. So I just think that, um, I got 4 roast battle offers this week after I judged roast battle last week and was on their podcast. I just, no, I'm good. So yeah, I mean, Cam, I just think his only problem initially will be the step up into talent. I mean, Kill Tony, from going from Kill Tony to the SNL writers room, where he has to go in there and pitch his ideas and get most of them rejected. I mean, I've known people who were on SNL for 4 seasons, 5 seasons. They didn't get one sketch on the air, and they're fucking funny people. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, and he'll do well. By all accounts, he's a very nice kid. I've never met him. I don't think I've ever met him. I don't think he was there when I did the mothership. So I'm sure David Lucas is pissed, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I haven't watched SNL since Norm Macdonald got fired. I think the last episode of SNL that I watched was the episode Norm hosted. So the Comedy Store is mad haunted. I mean, I think the only way to get on Theo is if you guys ask, hey, why don't you have Earl on? And then, maybe he will go, yeah, I should have Earl on. Because it would be very funny. The Jelly should have been guest. Sorry, Brody Stevens haunts that bitch. He probably does. Oh, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, Yonder? Like O'Neal. Um, him and Tony have, been like big brother, little brother at times. Yes, Carlos Mencia is a douche, but he don't give a shit. Carlos doesn't care if you like him or I like him or whatever. Um, I thought you were on with him making a turkey with a beer in it. No, that was not me, Panic Studio. Baby Oil, the official sponsor of the Democrat Party. What the fuck? Um, I mean the Jellies isn't technically on the air anymore, so um, have I ever met Carlos Mencia? I have. So sorry, my stream froze for a second. Jeremiah Watkins is killing it now, though. I think it helped him get exposure. Um, so you worked at a comedy club and met Cam. Okay, I mean, well, SNL, you know, well, yeah, me and Tony have a big brother relationship. I mean, big brother, little brother. Like I said, I think we've had one fight in 15 years of knowing each other. That's pretty good. Um, So I'm not saying I would never. I would do Kill Tony again and be a panelist if I liked the other people on the panel. What is SOTS? I don't know what that means. Um, I mean, that's what it's about right now is getting on popular podcasts and, stand up on the spot. I did like the first one and then he never had me back. So, it's like I'm not going to beg to do a show I did well on. Um, so, I mean, I like Jeremiah, but he's someone who the industry has changed a little bit. Like, in his mind, he's like, well, Earl's funny, but, he doesn't really have great social media, so I'm going to have Brendan Schaub on instead. Oh, how'd that work out, brother? So, um, that's just, the way the business works, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I mean, I would love it if the panelist was me, Holtzman, and Don. I would absolutely do that. Um, but yes, like the stream, bitcheroos. I mean, we have 719 people in here and only 30 likes. Come on, man. We should have at least 200 likes in here and 200 subscriptions from this podcast. And thank you again, once again, for Yonder Wizard for the Yonder Bump. Um, Lame. We're gonna have to get Earl Chant going in the next. Yeah, do it. Earl, do you remember the Filipino comedian that joked about eating dogs? He called the Elizabethan caller a Filipino snow cone. I don't, to be honest with you. But oh, good for him. Good for him. Holtzman is the best. Please tell him I said hi. Yes, thank you for the subs. The subs help. Worst crowd I ever worked was a Grave O'Malley show. So much puke. I don't know who that is. I mean, I'm out of the loop with who. We're talking about life, baby. We're talking about life. A Grace O'Malley show. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. So, um, I can't know them all. And they can't know me. I'm sure Grace O'Malley does not know who Earl Skakel is, and that's okay. No, I've been there. I've been in love with girls who cheated on me. I've cheated on girls, and the girl I cheated on still loved me. So, it's tough. I mean, the heart wants what it wants. So, in your particular case, it's like I would never take care of someone else's kid. Like that's my one rule. I try and avoid women who have kids just because I'm not their dad, so I'm not going to pay for their shit. And that's not even really me being cheap. It's just no. So, but some people don't mind. I have many friends who date women who have 2 to 3 kids, and they pay for everything. And it's like, how do you pay for someone else's kids? And you know, they do it. Message held for review. These are always the fun ones. I dated a girl that had kids. I mean, yeah, it's just not. It's not for me. I mean, she belongs to the streets. She'd cheat, risking throwing out with a kid. Toss her out. I agree with that one. I agree. I agree. Let's give Zach some advice. Uh, um, yeah, I mean, I would love to do a Kill Tony with Don and Holtzman. Um, so I'll talk what I want to talk about, Luke. Don't tell me what to talk about on my stream, you son of a bitch. What up, Rudy Baga? So, I don't think I would do a Kill Tony panel again if like I didn't know the people. Um, well then, Zach, you got as Iron Maiden would say, "Run to the hills, run to the hills." Pat Dixon knows how to treat women who get out of line. Jesus, we don't talk about Pat Dixon in this stream. This isn't the Felicia Gillespie Power Hour. Ooh, a poor karmic. He doesn't know what's about to happen to him. But we can only talk about the Dabbleverse if Doom is here. Doom, Doom. So, yeah, I mean, Zach, I'm sure you love her. You seem like a good person, but, you might want to ditch that one before you get, hurt. Because I can tell you like her, and you're probably going to get hurt. So just run to the hills, run for your life. We'll do another 15 minutes, guys. Karmic's going to be on Alex Stein. Well, Alex is, he's another one. He's the troller of trolls. Say, pal, why don't you take a nap? Hey, say, pal, why don't you go and watch Pat Dixon's stream if you don't like how I operate, you son of a bitch. I mean, I think he's still a thing, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But I like Alex Stein. He's funny to me. Since we have so many people in here, let's see how this... All right, y'all, I got to get out of here anyhow. I'll tell Holtzman you said nice hog. Fuck yeah, Yonder Wizard. And thank you for the bump. The Yonder bump is huge in the Earl Skakel world. So everyone say thank you to Yonder, and please like and subscribe to his channel. That's how, we all... See, Yonder Wizard gets it. He don't need to help Earl. We barely know each other, to be honest. But he is someone who... what up, CC Motion? What's the same act? Gambu. Y'all got bumps. We got the Yonder bump. That's, oh my God. Shit. I thought I was getting a message there. Oh my God, look at this strain. A video with my ex-girlfriend just got recommended to me. Not gonna watch that. Hello. Goodbye. No problem, Zach. That's what we're here for. Yonder is a very cool man, and I appreciate him being generous with his listeners and followers. That's how the streaming world, stand-up comedy should be. Everyone helps everyone. It's not that difficult, and so that's what I try and stress to people. And I hope that you guys can do the same, help grow other channels. They'll help grow your channels, and then we all live. I mean, it's because of Yonder Wizard right now. I have 703 people in here. I've never inhaled cooking spray. That's a strange question. And I'm glad you gave up fentanyl for Lent. Give it up for life, because I guarantee you, if you keep doing it, there's going to be a bad, bad situation in your life. And I don't want to lose you as a listener, because I need every one of my listeners to be alive. Interesting, bong hole. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do meth or cocaine. I don't do drugs, this is probably the biggest drug I do, which is 10 more minutes, guys. We got 10 more minutes. My name is also Ryan O'Neill. Good for you. Yeah, I don't think Earl, I've never done drugs before. So, that's just how it is. Now, because I like you guys, and we have a bunch of new people in here, I'm going to play a quick clip of my comedy for you guys. So you guys, you new people, can kind of get a taste of what my shtick is. So let's see here. Let's see here. So I gotta thank you guys for being quiet. It's one of the best looking guys I've ever seen in my life. Give it up for Manny from Scarface. Guy who did the tongue in the pool. A lot of people come up to me after a show and be like, Earl, you're pretty funny. How come we've never really heard of you? Maybe because I just did a movie reference from 48 years ago. Hello. I remember the pool scene in Scarface where he's wiggling his tongue at the blonde with the big tits. Well, I'd love to see a 30 for 30 on that girl. She's probably looking like Merle Haggard right now. I'm gonna do you guys want clean or dirty material? So I gotta thank you guys for being quiet. It's one of the best. Well, I cheated on the back. I'm not gonna lie to you. My friend, my ex, her brother's like a fucking real life Rambo. He's like a soldier of fortune. He's only like 23 and he's killed people. We got off to a rough start because when I met him, he asked me if I had served. Now, I'm a big fan of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Predator. So when I met this Special Forces guy, he's like, have you served? And I'm like, well, I'm just going to say the line in Predator I've heard like 1,000 times. I'm like, yeah, it's Green Berets out of Fort Bragg, Jim Hopper's unit. Hello. And he looked at me like he kind of heard that. Everyone has seen the movie Predator, so I say it really is the best movie. You take it, and it shouldn't be a good movie because you take the 8 worst actors that you could get into a film set and just let them loose in the jungle. And my sister, I've never told this joke before, and it's not even a joke. I'm saying this off the top of my large cranium. But I cheated on the back. 1987, my sister was Carl Weathers' assistant. Now, you guys probably aren't impressed by that, but Carl Weathers, if you've seen the movie Rocky, Apollo Creed, the late Carl Weathers, and she came home on a Friday night and said, Earl, Carl's in New Mexico filming some movie. What's it about? A boxing movie? Action Jackson? No. He's in the jungles and he's with some wrestler, Johnny Ventura. I'm like, you mean Jesse Ventura? And and Schwarzenegger and some big Indian guy. And you don't see the fucking monster till the end of the movie. I'm like, this movie sounds fucking awful. And I was wrong. It's like my favorite movie of all time. Whoa. Earl. Whoa. Whoa. Hello, everyone. Earl Skakel here with this week's recap of Love. That's a deep fucking voice. Lesbian song. That sounded like Buffalo Bill. Who wants to fuck me? I'm a lot like Buffalo Bill. I like fat girls and I'm a small white dog. That's a deep fucking voice. But I cheated on the fact. I'm not gonna. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for sticking it out. Your set's not going well when you're starting to just say goodbye to the audience. Oh, really, Rebel? If I was doing great, I would have gone on an hour ago, but they didn't even give me 3 more. Fuck those people. I hope they get long-term COVID. Just kidding. I'm doing pretty well up here under adverse conditions. I'm singing songs. I'm turning into like a fag Hugh Jackman up here. Go Zips. I was actually vaccinated. I got it right in my pee hole just to make sure it got in there.
I'll see you guys later. Thanks for sticking it out. I kind of feel like it's been a long show, no doubt about it. I mean, I feel like the guy who goes on last in a gangbang movie right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I'm in the movie. I just wish I went on earlier. I don't watch porn, even though it looks like I produce it. It's the close-ups, man. Holy fuck. I mean, I'm in my 50s, so when we watched porn, it was blurry, it's Blu-ray, it's fourth generation Blu-ray, VHS. I'm old school. I watch porn on a Betamax. To see Schindler's Fist on a Betamax was awesome.
It is.
But you guys are so young. I really don't. You know, usually someone my age looks at you guys and I wish I was your age. I really don't, because like porn today is just completely out of control. It's like 3D. I kind of feel like it's been a long show, no doubt. I kind of feel like it's been a long show, no doubt. You guys are being quiet. I appreciate it. You got about 30 minutes till anal's off the table. Oh, 45. She's telling him, no, you have 45. So, where do you guys live? Around the corner. So I'll do about another 30 minutes and take you 10 to walk to your house, and then just. Do you have like a bad sister for me, or no? Good night, you guys. My name's Earl Skakel.
All right, so you get a little taste of what my comedy is about. That's just for the new people in here. Before we end the stream in a few minutes, hit the like and subscribe button, please. I don't ask you guys for very much. I do ask you for that. But once again, a shout out to Yonder Wizard. What up, King? For the ratings bump. Right now we have 676 people in the stream. Let's fucking go, Holmes. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is uncarbureted. What's a subathon right now? I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's always good, Jade. I mean, I'm trying not to... because if all 662 people right now subscribe to me, that would make my fucking day. Because YouTube really is all about the subs. Because then more people watch your videos, and then that gets you into the algorithm. And then it's, you take it from there. But I don't even know how to tell how many people subscribed to my stream until I end the stream, to be honest with you. King, you're a funny man. I subbed. Well, thank you, King ASF. And when you send me some money, honey, I give you the ray gun, baby. Yes, we are at 666 listeners right now. So what you do is, you go to my channel and you hit sub, and we all leave a happy person. Get the fart gun. I mean, that's really not the fart gun, but whatever. Thank you, Rudy Baga. Potentially inappropriate messages are held for a review. Yes. I don't know why the ray gun. I'll have 2 months. 2 number 9s and number 42. Yeah, it's satanic, man. The number of the beast. Run to the hills. Run for your life. I mean, I try not to do gimmicks. You know, I want people to subscribe to me because they think I'm funny. I don't want to have to bribe them. Well, I'm going to do this if you do that, you know. Um, so I can see you're at 3. See, that's weird because when I started this stream, I was at 3.5. So this has been a very good stream to. Well, I guess I could go on the what is it, the YouTube studio and see what I'm at right now. Yes, 3,771. Where I think when I started this stream, I was at 3,005. So I've picked up, I think, 200 subscribers from just this stream alone. Thank you very much for that. I mean, you know, there's many, many ways that you can help a streamer, you know, and it's not just the money, the super chats, the super thanks, or whatever. It's really just, you know, just hitting the like and subscribe button, coming back, you know. I mean, you guys are here now, but will you be here tomorrow night when Yonder Wizard isn't here? So, okay, Lisa, I don't know why you're telling me to fuck off, but, you know, if you don't like the product I am providing for you, then you can leave. I don't want anyone here who doesn't want to be here. So, what up, Rolex? What up, brother? So, you know, I don't understand why people watch something they don't like. You know, if I see something on the channel I don't like, I turn the channel. I have the social bait. No, I mean, I'm good on that. I mean, I know, like, with Instagram, I think I'm at 12,002. X, I'm a shade under 1,000. No, 12,000. So, yes, you are fucking here, and I appreciate that. You know, hey, let's get to 3,800 people on this stream, and then I'll quit. Not the business, but the stream. I am from Los Angeles, California. No, I don't care if the haters come in here, to be honest with you. I mean, I really don't. You know, I've never met a troll that's gotten the better of me. So that's why I don't necessarily mind they're here, to be frank. Or you know, I'm still trying to figure out the algorithm. Now let's go the analytics. Let's go to the audience, and this just goes to show you another confusing part of the stream. Like it says Tuesday night. What time is it right now? It's 1:30. So this has been one of my more popular streams, and the analytics say very few of my viewers are on YouTube right now. And you know, that's just live stream is high. Yes, it is. It is. You know, I'm very lucky that Yonder Wizard stopped by. I mean, the last time he stopped by, I had like 1,600 people in here or something crazy like that. So, you know, I'm really trying to just be consistent and stream as much as I can, and you know, hopefully that works out in the end. So the way Earl treats haters and the reason. Well, you know, I don't. You know, I'm not a keyboard tough guy. You know, so like if someone comes in here and says you suck, come to a comedy show, say it to my face. I doubt you would. You know, it's like when I was at Hackamania 2 years ago, and this guy was heckling me. You suck. You know, this guy's funnier. I said, come up here and say it to my face, and the guy didn't say a word the rest of the show. So now I wasn't gonna fight him or anything, but you know, it's just like, okay, say it to my face, bitch. So go to your page, click more where it says the real roast master, not bad. All right, you know, I'm still. I mean, like I have to have a hi-fi protege come in and tell me what to do. Oh, okay, hit more, and okay, 3,000. I'm almost at 3,800. Interesting. So, I'm just share the channel. So making people look stupid is way better than violence. Um, I'm so old, I signed the Declaration of Independence. That's pretty funny. It's a lot calmer in here conversationally than most other streams. Well, because I read the free questions, which, to be honest with you, probably shouldn't. Because I do believe Kevin Brennan when he says, if you read the free questions, why would people pay you? But, I'm not necessarily doing this stream for money per se. Um, so it's one of those things that I, I'm trying to find a fine line of, um, getting people to become such a fan of mine. They're like, yeah, I'll give this guy a few bucks or whatever. So I try and be the sandwich. I'm really in the wrong business to um, be a good man, but it's just who I am. And don't get me wrong, I have a dark side too. Like, I have an evil side of me. When I feel wronged, I lock in on that person. So, um, it's just one of those things that, yeah, I was, no, what's a coyote? That's got to be code for Mexican. So before we end the stream in 3 minutes, we'll go to 70 minutes. Please, if you have not done so already, hit the like and subscribe button. I do thank all the new people who come in tonight, and all of a sudden, and also thank you to Yonder Wizard. Obviously, he's a big part of um, why there's people in here tonight. So, and then we'll probably stream tomorrow. I don't know, 5, 6 p.m. my time when I'm watching AEW Dynamite. Right? Well, it's not just X's. I don't necessarily, um, like the ex that told people I hit her. I mean, there's not really nothing I can do about her, but I guess the revenge was nobody believed her, and now she can't get on a comedy lineup on either coast. So, oh, sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching the jellies. Yes, there's no Ron Fuddling in here. Did you know the sandwich was invented by the Earl of Sandwich? Coincidence? I think not. Well, thank you, the sandwich. I appreciate it. Listen, it's a couple fans at a time. Obviously, I wish I had more people in here, but I'm trying to just grow the channel. And the best thing about following me is, like on Instagram, I'm just Earl Skakel everywhere. Hi-Fi Protege. Did you see Yonder Wizard at the mothership? I did. I saw him. Actually, I saw him. I saw him at Red Bands Club. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And for those of you wondering why I do the ray gun, anyone who super chats me, I give them a little love with the ray gun. So, I try and make this a different stream. We don't really talk about other people in here, like other streamers and shit. I want people, it's more of a hang than it is. I don't stream snipe people. So red buns in the red van. We don't, yeah, Bonghole, we don't talk bad about Red Van in here. He's a good man. So I owe him a lot. So once again, we are at the 70-minute mark, so I'm going to end the stream, but I want to say thank you to everyone who's in the stream and everyone who was in the stream. Go follow Yonder Wizard, and we'll be streaming tomorrow night at some point. I know another thing that helps the stream is if you stream at the same time every day, which really isn't possible because every day is different for me, but I'm going to, I try and stream around 5 or 6. And then if the mood strikes me, I'll stream, around this time if I'm up and can't sleep. Basketball Dude 1526 $1.99. Well, thank you very much, Basketball Dude. Rudy Baga. I don't know why they hold the message for review with the green ray gun. Maybe. And hey, we got 40 likes in here, which is a lot for me, so I appreciate that. It's all right, Jenna. It's all right. But it doesn't hold the message up for review for just Jenna. So thank you very much for all the super chats, super tips, whatever the hell they are called. And I will be at the Comedy Store this Saturday night at midnight. So if you are local, YouTube is weird. I mean, they some things get held for review, others don't. And I don't understand it. So, I mean, Chicago's got their own problems. So, Earl Skakel in the Earlverse. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. I love you all.